Hello, Sagittarius. I am Lola. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to do your love readings for June to July. This is a mid-month reading, so be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture of what love has in store for you at this time. So let's get started. This is the wisdoms of love, or the whispers of love, I should say. They're very wise cards, so maybe that's where we're coming from. But we'll start with a couple of oracle messages and then get into some tarot and romance cards. And of course, always finish up with our angel answer cards for you to ask your questions. So Sagittarius, let's see what we have for love for you. If you are looking for a more general reading, those are up on my channel. The June monthlies are up. There's a link in the description box below. And July will be coming soon. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius in love. We have slow down and do something for someone. Okay, let's go ahead and unpack these, dig in. We have slow down, pause and allow things to unfold. And then we have do something for someone, give your attention to another. So we'll see how these messages start to play out, but the universe is definitely wanting you to really think about throughout this time frame, how are the ways that you can, if things are moving too fast in a relationship, if you're in a new dating situation and they're really moving quickly, the universe is recommending at this time that you really take a moment to kind of slow it down. And sometimes you have to be the one to be like, not always so readily available. Like every time a plan comes, even though I know it's eager, you want to, the universe is really recommended. This is time for you to like just allow things to slow and let the universe take its course, because that's where you're going to see those stronger feelings develop and really start to see the true emotions of a person and actions too, and how they react too, right? Like sometimes when you're always available, they're fine. And then as soon as you're like, oh, I already have plans with friends, they react really negatively. And you're like, whoa, I did not know that you had a problem with that. Like that could be a problem. If so, those are things where the universe is like, let's just slow things down and see how they develop. You know, either way, these things look great because you're finding someone, you're moving forward. And then even for those of you in long relationships, I would say this other message is do something for someone is probably a bigger message for you and giving your attention to another. And it's really just saying, and the universe recommending to you to like take a broader look at where your time and attention is going at this time. Maybe you've been spending a little too much time on work and career or social media or other activities, and you really need to start giving your time and attention to the person that you love and the person that you're in a relationship with. So let's see how these messages start to come together as we go throughout the reading. So let's pull some tarot, Sagittarius. So what tarot messages do we have in love for Sagittarius at this time? What are the tarot messages for Sagittarius? Okay. We have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Wow, double wand cards. Very interesting here. So I'm going to go ahead and go like the Three of Wands here. And it's interesting because you have the 2 and the 3. And these aren't in a particular order, but the fact that you have the 2 and the 3 is definitely significant. And the reason why I kind of point that out is because the 2 is this contemplation of you have the world in your hands. You can really take on, this is assessing your life direction. What are the next steps you want to take? So this is really key that you got this slow down card and the 2 of Wands, because the universe is already saying to you is like, you need to follow this advice of slowing down, because the 2 of Wands is taking a pause in your life to contemplate what you want to go, where you want to go next. Which path do you want to take? Where's the wand that's going to lead you in each direction? You have the world in your hands. So the 2 of Wands is saying like, you could pretty much like pick your path. Like, what do you want to do? Like, let's do it. You know, you're holding the world in your hands. Like the whole world is stopping until you decide which way you want to go. So that's really what this is saying. And that person in that relationship could also be that way. Those of you who are still dating and looking for love, this is also that time for you to really spend contemplating what are the best avenues for me in my dating life. Like, are these apps working out? Is going out to these social events working out? How is this really, really want to contemplate where is the best use of my time and energy for someone I want to find and give my heart and love to. For those of you in relationships, committed relationships, I think this is also that you could be at a moment and stage in your life, in your relationships, of what is our next step together as a couple? Where are we going to go next? And where is some areas and direction that we want to go? So this is kind of following that advice of like taking a pause and seeing and contemplating where we want our love to go next. And then here with the Three of Wands, just because I'm going to go from the Wands to the Wands, the Three of Wands is reaping the rewards of that contemplation. The Three of Wands is really saying like, okay, see, now I'm going to reward you. I'm going to pay. That's going to pay off, because now you're standing above all the rest. You're standing above anyone else who is maybe giving you some competition or wondering about where you were going to go. And this is saying, no, now I've done that contemplation. We did the pause. We slowed down. Now we know where we want to go. We know what step we want to take next in our lives as a relationship. You know, you could be really contemplating like, do we get married? Do we move in together? Do we introduce each other to our families? And you're taking that time to go through that contemplation as a partnership, which is really important with this slowdown and like making sure that you're doing that, because you're going to reap the benefits. That doesn't mean that you're going to say, okay, yes, we contemplated, we're getting married, and we're reaping the benefits of that decision. This could also be like, you contemplated, you decided like, yeah, you know what, we want to get married, but we also are just like, we really like our life as it is now. And I think we want to just see other areas of exploration that we still want to do as a couple. And the universe is going to be like, great. Again, you're going to benefit from that work. You're going to benefit from, you know, the growth that will come from the rewards of those efforts of leading that contemplation and saying like, yeah, so there are these other pieces I want to show you of this person. This is going to affirm that we're going in that right direction. So really taking that time to slow down, think about, you know, the contemplation of that actions, and then also reaping the benefits of doing something for someone and really showing that like you want to then give to them and they will give back. And that's how you're going to get into that. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, this is, again, kind of seeing, this is the reward of that contemplation. And this is watching that your efforts bear fruit. It's the fruits of your labors. It's the Seven of Pentacles is saying like, I'm seeing now all of this come together. It takes some patience, because it's you can see the seeds have already been planted. That's what this and this is doing. You've slowed down. You've done this is the planting of the seeds. This is now the tree is grown. It's ready to bear fruit. You have waited patiently, and now it's going to come. You're going to see how this is all now coming about, and it's coming out. And you're like, oh, now I get it. That's why we did that step. And that's why I said no to that person, but yes to this one. And I'm starting to reap all those benefits. So, you know, it was moving really fast. I wanted to slow down. They weren't too keen on it, but now it's really benefiting both of us to really kind of take things at a slower pace and make these steps together. As we weren't ready, or, you know, bigger thing. We thought we wanted to buy a house together, but we realized financially we're not there yet. And so now we're going to make these decisions, make these adjustments, and you're going to start to bear the fruit that you're going to start to see your income grow or your savings grow because of these steps that you made, these decisions that you made together. So really amazing, just very direct advice here for you. The universe is bringing forward, Sagittarius. So I hope this is helpful. Let's see what your romance messages are. Let's see, what romance messages do we have for Sagittarius at this time? What are the romance messages for Sagittarius? We have unrequited love and let go of control issues. So, okay, definitely something interesting you need to think about, again, in these slowdowns, in my opinion, of that advice and this contemplation is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Another, for some of you, this slowing down, contemplating and looking what is that you really want out of a partner or out of a relationship. You can start to see some of those things that maybe this isn't the one for you. And by contemplating and making those choices of what is best for you, you're going to see, again, all of this wonderfulness come out of the Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. And then let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I don't know if you see this, but these are two different decks, two different types of cards. The same message has come forward for you. Pause and allow things to unfold. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So Sagittarius, universe is making it very clear. Pause. Contemplate, like many times. Like, this is very I've never seen this before. These two cards come together. I mean, you can look at this love message. It's a huge deck. But it's telling you, let the universe allow these things to unfold. You got to slow down and stop trying to control, the steps forward that you think it should take. Allow the universe to do that for you. Okay, Sagittarius, a couple final messages for you. Let's see what we can get here for the Angel Answer deck. So this is for those of you who have brought a specific question or situation to the reading today. Like to see what the angels can bring forward for you. So angels, what answers and advice do you have for Sagittarius and their question situation that they brought to the reading today? What do we have for Sagittarius? All right, we have wait. I mean, really, Sagittarius? I don't even know how many times the universe can say, pause, slow down, wait, let it unfold, let go. I hope that you are seeing all of this. And I know it's hard to sometimes hear, but I don't know how many times it's saying it over and over again. And don't stop. That's funny. Wait and then don't stop. Contradictory on that. This is for your particular situation, I think. But in the overall love messages, this is saying wait and then a don't stop. So I might pull another clarifying message because I'm not really sure what your situation is. For the reading, I definitely see this as this is a wait, but don't stop means like don't stop still looking for love. Don't stop still trying to find that person. Don't stop still, wanting to take the next step. That's not what we're saying. We're saying you need to wait so that we can get this world together. We can get this fruit that's trying to come forward. It's going to pay off. Your efforts of taking a minute and just waiting and slowing down are going to be what brings forward for you. So, and get more information. So that's what that is for. So that's your clarity on the don't stop, is just waiting and getting more information around. And that's what this contemplation can be very strong here for you. So lots of very clear advice I'm seeing coming through for you, Sagittarius. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to see you again, and have a great month.